Stephanie Vane, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books.
Hello everyone, Stephanie here, and today's video is a video I did last year, and I never fulfilled, I think, any of what I put on there. Any of the books. I really don't think I reread any of them, but this is the stack of books that I legit want to reread. I don't know why I do it. I think it's because I feel like pressured to read a lot, but you know, my Goodreads goal is 50 books this year. I know I can get it done. I know I can. And the thing is like, I don't know why. I go through phases where I want to just read whatever the hell I want to read. And then I'm like, no, I have to read books and add them, take them off my TBR. Oh, the struggle is so real. So, I have a stack of books that I hope you can't see. Good, you can't. If not, that would have been cheating. I will change the date on the reread, like on when it was read. And then I'll just make a note of when I first read it. And then I'll put in the new date, because that shit does count as books you've read on my Goodreads. 2 series and 3 books. I have all the words today. There's a series that I have been wanting to reread because the last time I read them was, like 7 years ago this year. The Night World series by L.J. Smith. I have no idea, I remember loving this series so much. Like, when I read it in high school, I was all about it. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I need this in my life. I really want to reread it. The first, I have the omnibuses of them, which is just 3 books in each book. So this one has Secret Vampire, Daughters of Darkness, and Spellbinder. This is number 1. Number 2 has Dark Angel, The Chosen, and Soulmate. And number 3 has Huntress, Black Dawn, and Witchlight. And I have literally been wanting to reread this series. Hold on, Stephanie. I have been wanting to reread this series for a really long time. The thing is I flew through them. It's not like crazy writing, so it's very easy to just kind of, done. And I just remember this being one of my favorite, paranormal books. I love witches, vampires, and stuff. Ever since I was a child, I've been extremely obsessed with that type of stuff. And I really want to reread it. I kind of want to live in this world again. See if I like it as much as I did then. Because honestly, back then, I probably would have given this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. If not 5 out of 5 stars. Depending, overall this series is that rating. But I need to. And, just curious. When the hell is Strange Fate coming out? The next one I want to reread is, and I already talked about, I'm going to reread it at some point. I didn't get a chance to reread this. And I'm currently reading the last book in the series. Have you guys guessed what it is? I need to reread them. Not because I don't remember anything, just because I need to live in this world. I do want to reread these because I loved rereading Red Rising. I want to reread Golden Sun. Gotta make it happen, and then I could reread Morning Star as well. And I do believe I can make this happen later on in the year. Maybe during the month of November, December, when I kind of don't feel like reading anymore because birthday, Christmas, stuff. The next book I want to reread is one that I read last year, and I freaking loved it. Oh, it was so good. And I should be getting the sequel very soon. Very shortly, finally. Well, it took me forever. And that is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. You guys know this is one of my favorite books ever. Loved it so much. Probably come in 3rd place, to be completely honest. Red Rising, Outlander, Bone Season. I said that really weird. I want to just live in this world again. I love Warden. I love Paige. I love the world. I love the characters and the building, and just all of the things are so good in this book. I personally think so. And I think the 3rd book comes out this year. So I need to reread this so I can read my Mortar and be ready for the 3rd book. And then I could, I could stay on top of it from here on out. I don't know why I felt like... Well, I read this, I think, when my Mortar was just coming out or had already come out. So I don't know. But I need to reread this. The next book on my list, I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the sequels of this book. this year, I mean, I know eventually I'll get it, but I am really trying hard not to buy books. I have a lot of TBR books. Like, the only books I plan on getting are, you know, like sequels to things that are coming out that I've absolutely loved. And really the only one I can think of was Morningstar, which I already got that. But also the Bone Season, like I need the My Mortar, and then whatever the name of the third book's gonna be if that does come out this year. So that's like the only thing. Oh wait, and I'm also gonna start reading Falling Kingdom, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. But anyway, trying not to buy books, but I do want to reread this book because I flew through it a little too fast. I read it in between Outlander and Dragonfly and Ambush, so you know, even though I enjoyed it, a lot of that is just not in my mind anymore, and that is Grave Mercy by Robin Fevers, whatever. I love this book, and it's a very fast read. Does not take very long at all. But I do need, like, I don't need to, but I want to remember everything that happened, and I just remember enjoying it a lot. I know some of the things that happened, it's not like I have forgotten everything, but I don't remember everything, that's for sure. So I need to get this going in my mind all over again because hasn't even been a year yet. But I really did enjoy this. I think I gave it like a 4 out of 5 stars. So let's see if I still like it as much. But I want to. And then hopefully, you know, I got this at Goodwill. And it looks like brand spanking new, right? I paid $1.75 for it actually. So I'm hoping one of these days when I go, you know, browsing amongst the Goodwill books, I find book 2 and book 3. That'd be nice. Spend like $2, $3 on it. So, want to reread this. And I do believe, though, the stack of books that I have that I want to reread, I think I will reread them. The last book on my list was on my list last year. Didn't read it. Don't know why. But I didn't read it. And I need to. Like, I really want to. I read this book only once. My friend has reread it. I don't know how many times. It could have just been 2, but maybe she's read it more than that. And like, she tells me, she's like, it gets better every time you reread it. And I'm here like, I need to. I haven't read this since my senior year in high school. The Host by Stephanie Meyer. But I do need, like, I really want to reread this. I want to go back into this world because the last thing I have in my mind is the movie. And I know the movie, I mean, I didn't think it was horrible, but it was so long since I had read the book. That when I saw the movie, I was like, oh, that was a good movie. I didn't think it was bad. I want the sequel to this too, okay? Like, seriously, that's such bullshit that it hasn't come out yet. Whatever. But yeah, I feel like if I don't reread this year, it's going to be on my freaking list next year. And that's so annoying, Stephanie. So annoying. Just reread it already. You know you want to. You know you want to. Those are the books that I do really want to reread. I'm very confident in myself, and I feel like I'm stuttering a lot today, that I will reread them. They're books that I have literally been like eyeing, you know, like, ooh, my bookshelf. I keep looking at that one, keep looking at that one, keep looking at that one. I'm like, I need to just reread them, like read a few certain amount. Maybe what I'm going to try to do is every month pick one reread. So maybe I'll read like Grave Mercy later on this month or something, you know. Probably Night World. I'm going to save it. I mean, if I get in the mood to read it during the summer, which is super weird. I love reading like paranormal books during the summer because then it doesn't feel like summer because it's too fucking hot in Florida. And I want to feel like another time of the year. Although today it's like a beautiful 59 degrees outside. Hallelujah. And it's going to get hot again. But, you know, I'm enjoying it. Hence why I'm in this, because the windows in my house are open. Because who needs to use the AC when it's cold as fuck outside? Like, you know, for us Floridians. I know that's not very cold for other people. Anyway, so I really do feel like I can reread them. Maybe I won't reread all of the Night World series. But, you know, those are the things that I want to do this year. And, yeah. I think I'm done with this video. I feel like I've been talking way too long. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!